What's going on, everyone? Well, we got my Sequoia in the garage today. 2025 Platinum trim. We're gonna downgrade the cup holder. We're gonna get rid of this door, and we're gonna go to, I think it's the SR5 or limited trim cup holder, which turns this like this, and you get a big old storage space there. And to do it, you basically need to buy the skeleton, the cup holder, and a plate to be able to change it. I have all that. I'm gonna show you that here in a second. There is some aftermarket options as far as the cup holder goes and the shifter plate if you want to change the shifter plate to something matte black. It's made by AJT Designs. We're not doing any of that stuff today. We're using all factory parts because I can get it from the dealer pretty easily. Let's go take a look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna have part numbers in the description box, in the comment box, for everything we need. Is you're gonna need panel, console upper. Here's the part number. This is basically like the skeleton. You're gonna need a cup holder. Again, AJT Designs sells a bigger one if you want to get that one. It goes in here like this. You can see how it's gonna change it. The shifter goes here. This is cool. This is a lot cooler. A lot more storage space. You're gonna want the mat for the console. It goes right in here. And the shifter plate. This is what a lot of people don't like, this shifter plate. Because it is a piano black, it does get stretched up pretty easily. You see how this is gonna fit in here. We're gonna need to transfer everything from the old one into this one because it comes with none of the screws, none of the clips. It comes with nothing. It's gonna need a flathead screwdriver. Some plastic pry tools will probably help you out. But most importantly, you are definitely gonna need a hook tool. Let's see. So I'm using this right angle hook tool here. Gonna need this. So pretty much the hardest part about this is gonna be the shifter knob. Getting this knob off is not very fun. So you're gonna go to this boot right here, and you're gonna pull it down like so. And you gotta look underneath it. And underneath, let me get the camera in a better position because I'll take it off my head. So if you look underneath here, there's a little clip that's actually holding the shifter on, okay? You can see the back of it, okay? So if the prongs of the clips is actually facing this way, the ends of it, and we're gonna push them this way. Okay, so it's shaped like this. So we're gonna push them this way, and then we're gonna use the hook tool on this side and kind of try to grab it and pull a little bit more, and we should be able to pull this off. Once I get it off, you'll be able to see it a whole lot better than what I'm talking about, because it's pretty difficult to see. Kind of see it in there. So I'm just gonna push the ends of it if I can. Just gotta have a lot of patience for this part of it. This is the hardest part of it, the whole thing probably. So I'm just gonna push those as far as I can. Switch to the flathead screwdriver. Probably a little easier with the flathead screwdriver. Alright, got them pushed. I'm gonna go fishing here. So I'm just in there pushing it like this. Pushing. I think I got it actually, and it'll come right off. Alright, so you can see the clip here and what I'm talking about. How we've pushed it up. If it's in focus or not. So, and we are going to need to push this back down to put it back on. Okay, but you can see the slots here. There was the end of it here, end of it here. I just pushed it with the flathead screwdriver. This is the can be the hardest part about this is this little clip here. So I'm just going to try to put it back, get it ready to put it back later on, but little tedious here, and just kind of just move it where it needs to go. I'll just stick my finger in here. So once you get it back to where it lives, when we go to put it back on, it should just slide back on, no problem. So what we want to do now is make this easier. I'm going to put the car in neutral. Make sure you have the parking brake on. We can go ahead and do it without turning the car on by taking this tab out right here. And we want to hold on to this. Get our flathead screwdriver, put it down here. There's a little button that you can feel. We push this down, and that's reverse, and that's neutral. This is gonna make everything easier when we start taking it out, that this isn't in our way. I'm gonna go get this grease off my hands real quick and start taking this thing apart. A handful of these plastic pry tools I got on Amazon. They're pretty handy. They're only like $8. I have a link in the description box for them. But they'll help you take these panels off, because all these panels are just basically clipped on. If you're worried about damaging anything, they do a good job of not damaging the plastic. Okay, so we're going to take this panel off here, this side one off here, then we're going to pull this trim out here, then we're going to pull this out, this whole control panel out that way, then this is going to come out and the plate's going to come off. Okay, so we're going to start here, and all this is pretty much just clipped on. So we get one of these. If you feel like you need to use it, get your hand in here and start prying away at your car. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Alright. Now let me get those off. This brush trim here, it comes off this way, okay? You don't want to pull this towards you or you'll break it. It's slotted in there this way. So it's got to come off like this, okay? It's really difficult to grab. So having the tools to be able to get underneath here and pull it will help you out. Now you notice that the top wants to come off first. What you need to do is, I'm just trying to make enough space to pull it. So if you do mark up this corner, you really won't see it too much because it's going to be hiding right here. But once you get it started, okay, you can see how it kind of came off there, and work your way around a little bit. A little bit more monkey grip. All right, let me just take it right off. And we'll set it in the back. All right, so we're gonna remove this part next. It's just clipped in. Over here, pull it towards you. Pull it towards you. And come right off. Let's get this guy out of the way first. That. Here. Come on. Right. Move this to the back. Pull it there. Pull it here. Oh, I forgot about these. I'm gonna take these off too. These just pull straight up. They come off. These come off really easy. Work this guy up, just like this. Okay. Now we're gonna unplug everything. What you want to do is, you see how you have these plugs here, but then you have these like where it ties the harness into the plastic so it doesn't move around. We're gonna have to knock those off too. Right here. Right here. Okay. Then we can just take this out. All right, so we're gonna need some of the screws out of here, and we're gonna need the buttons. So let's go ahead and take these out. And these basically just want this plate, and we want all these plastic clips. I'm just using a pick. I'm just going to pick them right off. Okay. Got all those clips out. We really don't need this anymore. I need to take this apart. You need to take off the boot, and if you just look at these clips, just push these tabs in, and that will release the boot. The mode button, just push these tabs. There's one here and here. There's one right here. Just push it with your finger, and that will release it. And while you're pushing down, there's one right here too. And it'll just come right out. Same thing with this. There's two here, and there's two here. It'll come right out. We don't need this anymore. Go with this cup holder first. Right here, we need some of the screws. Good. Pretty good. Put some of these screws in here. Looks good. We go with the red clips. They just snap on so easy. Okay. Well, that's it for the swap. It's a lot lighter too. That door's actually pretty heavy. Let's throw it in the car. Alright, so we're gonna do our best not to scratch that piano black plate because it scratches pretty easy. Plug all our stuff back in. And everything just clicks and fits right back where it needs to go. Cool. Line this up. Make sure we got our parking harness chilling out here. This guy lined up. Ooh, nice. Feel it. Let's grab the controller. It's gonna go on first. Plug it in. Plug in the parking brake. Okay. Line this up. And you want to make sure you don't have a gap right here, so you want to push it down. Push it like that. Make sure we don't have any gaps. Now I think we took this apart in the wrong order. If you noticed, I took these off. I think I took these off after I took this off, which is the harder way of doing it, put this on first, okay? The reason why is these corners here, they need to slide in. You can still take it apart because I did it, but it doesn't make it any easier. So going back together, you want to do it this way. Push it all. We're almost there. Then you want to get these side panels. Bam. Yeah, I really like how these new Toyotas come apart. I like the way the plastic feels. It's very soft. Still plasticky, but it's very soft, and I think it helps with the noise, like the creaky noises with these guys. So everything's soft so it doesn't creak a hole. Alright, so shifter knob, got the clip in place right before we took it out. All we gotta do is stick it on here like this. Okay, it's on there now. Get the boot, pull it up on there, put it in park, and then we need our little interlock cap. Goes right back in here. Make sure you have it the right way. Snaps in, and we are all done. Check it out. We got the downgrade kit, which is, in my opinion, not a lot of people's opinion, the upgrade kit. I think the 26s are all coming like this. So we got all this room here to put all kinds of junk. Cup holder, the AJT Design cup holder. I think it's an oversized cup holder also, so if you want oversized cups, you can stick it in here. I'm not too worried about it. It's kind of a, I have a shaker bottle that just goes in here, so I'm not one that has big cups or bottles or anything like that. So it works out pretty good. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, really appreciate it if you could support the channel by hitting subscribe. I got more Sequoia videos coming. Like the video, leave me a comment if you could. Check out the description box for all the part numbers. Comment box, part numbers will be there too. Leave me a comment if you could. You guys take care, be safe, have a great weekend. Catch you later.